If we don't defend our freedom, people will take it from us. We deserve men that stand for strength, intelligence, leadership, and unity. With organizations like Black Men Network, our democracy will survive.
God bless Black Men Network.
In my classroom, I have a standard, and I thought about the difference between standard and expectations, right? Like when my students come in, my standard is excellence. Now, if one of my students gets a 60%, I'm cool with that. Did you try your best? What did you realize that you made mistaken so that you can grow from? And what I notice is if you're dealing with, a partner or whoever you're dealing with, if there's too many expectations, you can constantly feel like you're falling short.
Right.
And I think that as a Black man,
Right.
especially in the past, I used to feel like I used to fall short. I mean, and I'm a hell of a man. I mean, I had to realize that, and sometimes what people had an expectation of me to do, and I was already doing it, and I was doing so many other things, but they would continuously pack on more expectations.
Right.
And I know I hear it a lot of times, like I expect my man to be 6'4". I expect my man to be 80, 100, 100,000, 150,000. I expect him to do ... But in the core, I don't ever really hear that. Like I need a good man, like a man that's gonna respect me.
Yeah.
Those are the things that when we do give those, we don't hear the gratitude and the thank you, but it's sometimes what you're not meeting, that you're not making 100,000.
Wow.
Ouch.
So I think expectations and standards is something that sometimes we have to look at and say, is he being the best, or am I attacking and putting on so many expectations that I'm almost seeming like I'm not grateful?
Right. Right.
There we go.
And there it is. That thing that you can't put your finger on that you know always causes a problem. It's expectations. And it's not the expectations that you put on yourself. It's the expectations that people put on you. As men, there are tons of expectations that we go through in life. We're expected to be strong, providers, charismatic, leaders. The list goes on and on. How can you expect men to do everything in life to make society comfortable if men can't be comfortable being themselves? Make that shit make sense. Most of the things on this list don't even come from men. They come from people that want to control men, that want to twist and shape them into what they want them to be, to make them more controllable. The same people that say they don't want to be controlled by men are the people that are trying to control men. It's a sad cycle to see who gets control. And while this game of expectations impacts men of all colors and races, the impact to Black men is far more severe. The expectations that are placed on Black men come from people that have never been Black a day in their life. Most of the people haven't even met a Black person. People want us to have emotions without having emotions. People want us to talk about our feelings without having feelings. Men get expectations, while Black men get unrealistic expectations. Oh, but this is a new day. We understand that we don't have to live by what people expect of us or how people want us to live. We exercise our freedom. We are done allowing people to dictate who we are and what we stand for. Those days are far gone. We set our own expectations for strength, intelligence, leadership, unity. That's what we do, and that's what we represent. We set the standards for manhood, and we invite you to join us. You are one of us, and that's why Black Men Network.
Take action that matters. That's how you make a difference.